Welcome, everyone. Today I'm taking you on a journey through the history of a remarkable Texas community, a place that prospered, declined, and then rose again as one of the most beloved historic districts in the state. This is the story of Gruene, Texas. The story of Gruene begins in the mid 1800s when many German immigrants were arriving in central Texas looking for farmland and new opportunities. One of these families was the Gruene family. So Henry D. Gruene, born in Texas in 1850 to German immigrants' parents, and he became the central figure associated with the development of the community. So in 1872, he built what we now call the Gruene family home, the first major residence in the area. This house later expanded into two-story Victorian structure that still stands today. So over the next decade, German Texas farmers settled in the region around the Gruene home. The land along the Guadalupe River between Austin and San Antonio, Texas provided ideal for farming, especially cotton, which quickly became the area's dominant crop. Henry recognized the economic potential of cotton production and began developing what would soon grow into a small but thriving agricultural community. Okay, what happened next? By the late 1870s, Gruene was beginning to turn into a proper settlement. In the 1878, two major buildings appeared. The Gruene Mercantile Store, which supplied goods for local farmers, and a steam-powered cotton gin, which allowed area farmers to process and sell cotton more easily. These structures became the economic heart of the community. So by the 1880s, the arrival of a railroad line nearby boosted the town even more. So cotton from Gruene could now be shipped more efficiently, connecting the small settlement to our regional and national markets. So, with the railroad and the river close by, Gruene became a significant local center for cotton, ginning, shipping, and trade. So, during its peak, the town featured charming Victorian homes, workers' houses, a school store, and the now famous Green Hall, a dance hall built in the late 1870s that remains the oldest continually operating dance hall in Texas. So by the early 1900, Gruene was a lively farming community and an important cotton producing hub. Well, the prosperity didn't last forever. In 1920, Henry D. Gruene passed away. Just 2 years later, in 1922, disaster struck when the original cotton gin burned down. Although another, more modern electric gin was built afterward, the community was already weakening. Then came the most devastating blow, the boll weevil infestation of the mid 1920s. This insect destroyed cotton crops across the South. According to Texas State Historical Association, the boll weevil infestation wiped out the cotton operations around Gruene so severely that the Gruene family's thousands of acres of land could no longer produce a workable harvest. With cotton failing, farmers had no livelihood. By the 1930s, the Great Depression struck. making recovery nearly impossible. Families began leaving the area in search of work. Business closed, homes were abandoned, Green's decline was gradual but steady. By the 1950s, the once thriving cotton town had essentially become a ghost town. Well, for decades, historic structures stood quietly, largely untouched and slowly aging, until the early 1970s when the town was rediscovered. As Central Texas grew, developers began to eye the land for new construction projects. But at the same time, historians, architects, and local preservationists recognized that Gruene was one of the best preserved examples of a 19th century German Texas cotton town. So these preservation efforts intensified, and in 1975 the area was officially listed on the National Register of Historic Places as the Gruene Historic District. This recognition protected its surviving buildings and ensured restoration instead of demolition. Little by little, the old structure was repaired. The mercantile store reopened as a restaurant and shop. Green Hall revived as a music venue, becoming a legendary stage for artists from George Strait to Willie Nelson. The restored Greene family home became a bed and breakfast. The former Cotton Inn was transformed into a popular riverside restaurant. What had once a ghost town became a vibrant historic, attracting visitors from across Texas and beyond. Today, Gruene is celebrated for its authentic preservation of 19th century architecture and its unique blend of Texas culture, German Texas heritage, and river town charm. Visitors stroll through streets lined with Victorian buildings, shop in restored structure, listen to live music at Green Hall, and experience a community that nearly vanished but was saved through dedication and historical awareness. Greenstand, Greenstand today has a powerful reminder. History can be preserved and even revived when communities choose to protect it. As we have seen, Gruene is more than a small Texas town. It is a case study in public history. Its survival depends on community action, historic preservation, and the recognition that cultural landscapes have value beyond their economic usefulness. Today, Green stands as a proof that architecture, memory, and place matter. By protecting sites like Green, we preserve identity, culture, and the stories that shape who we are. This concludes my presentation today. Thank you so much.